All right, y'all. What is good? What is good? What is up? 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 We here. We live. Game's just about to start. We just about to be live. Just had to check in with my niece. How to see how the game went. All right, y'all. One second. One second. We'll get to the watch along. So we got to take care of the important stuff real quick. So shout out to Onyeka. He gets the first one. Oh, I just got to get the right emoji. There we go. What in the world? Hell no. That's a no go. That's a no go, bro. We cutting that shit clean off. So Atlanta's up 2-0. Of course, I locked my phone. God damn. We struggling right here, y'all. So Sam Hauser bears the triple fourth. The Celtics, as Atlanta is now down 2-3. All right, so Pritchard hits that turnaround. So Kingsbury knocks down that one for the Hawks. It's 4-5. Kingsbury knocks down a triple for Atlanta, so a much needed bucket for Atlanta. So Kingsbury unfortunately can't get that one to go. So 75-7-2-5 for Atlanta. So Peyton Pritchard is attacking Nikhil. Nikhil playing good defense. Peyton Pritchard can't get that one to go. So last time Celtics and Atlanta matched up, it wasn't the result Atlanta was looking for. So hopefully Atlanta can have a different result here as Dyson cuts to the rim unbothered. It's 9-5 early on. Last time Dyson played, well, I feel like it was the last time Dyson played in Boston. He went off, but I could be wrong. But that in season tournament really got me hyped for Dyson playing in Boston. See if he can get that. He had a career high 28, I believe. Oh, Yeka unfortunately misses that. So Yeka hasn't been too clutch around the rim here recently. He's kind of his last game he kind of missed some bunnies. So we'll see how that goes. Pritchard can't get that to go. So Atlanta gathers that and they are out on the break. Kispert turns around, finds Jalen. Jalen lines up the triple and he gets it to go. So 10 nothing Atlanta run is results in a 12-5 Atlanta lead here early on in the first quarter. So good defense from Atlanta. Dyson has a steal already. Corey Kispert feeling it. It's a great start for the Hawks. So yeah, sorry, y'all. I'm texting on like this stream. I'm texting my niece to see how that game went tonight. So all right, y'all. So we back, we back, we back. Um, yeah, my fault. My niece just played tonight, so I wasn't able to catch the game. So unfortunately, I gotta let her know. So see how it went. TTV Pauly, man, somewhat. I mean, it's iffy, bro. My Wi-Fi is hit or miss. It can be smooth some days, and then it can be some of the worst internet experience I've ever had in my life. Um, so we got to talk to AT&T. We got to get broadband out here or something. We need gigs. We need gigs out here, AT&T. But I appreciate you recognizing that it's smooth for once. I appreciate it because most times everybody just tell me it's choppy as hell. So I appreciate that. I greatly appreciate that. Confirming we actually do have decent Wi-Fi. It's not just choppy all the time. we I was a CJ hater as well, so I was with your friends, bro. Yeah, man, I was with them. CJ McCollum was he was facing some scrutiny early on from Hawks fans. Man, Hawks fans definitely bought out from CJ, but after these last couple of games, I knew it was more so just like let him get let him get comfortable and he'll be all right. So my fault, y'all. I'm in communication with my niece. Gotta see how the game went. All right, we good, we good, we good. All right. Her game went good, man. She hit the game winner, bro. That's her second game winner this year. My niece is going off this year. Sorry, I had to see my armpits, but yeah, man, she hit the game winner. Second game winner of her middle school career. Um, and she got the dub. She played up for varsity tonight too, so she's been playing up a lot with varsity this year. So, hey, we gonna see her in the W. We gonna see her in the W. Hey, Polly, I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna take a picture of this chat and let her know. I'm gonna let her know she got fans already. And Nikhil gets a steal. She's a Knicks fan too, but that's unfortunate. But I love that she has been following the game. That's gonna make her that's gonna make her year, bro. So good swat from the Celtics to stop that Atlanta fast break. Oh man, so Nikhil has checked out and CJ McCollum, aka CJ McDonald's, is taps or checks in. She a Knicks fan too, bro. She likes the Hawks when we watch the Hawks. That's her second, her B team. But she do like the Knicks, man. She do like the Knicks. Carl Anthony Towns. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm like, my nephew. Now he likes the Spurs. He is in love with Wimby. My nephew loves the Spurs. It's hilarious. Atlanta is unfortunately their B teams though. I try to be like, hey man, we're Hawks fans around here. They say, nah. I don't blame them though, man. I don't blame them. But my niece is a Knicks fan, so she definitely we gotta work on that. But she at least she knows she has a good team right now. So Koloko, good tip out as Dyson can't get that little push shot to go as Jalen gets to the rim. He gathers his own miss and puts it in and is going back to the line for +1. So good start here for Jalen. He is 2 of 3 from the field. 7 points. Yeah, I am blessed, man. I am blessed. I appreciate it, dog. Definitely don't. I don't take it for granted. I'm grateful for him. Cause I honestly didn't even think they were gonna like basketball. To be honest, I thought she was gonna be a volleyball player, and that's it. Maybe a couple other sports, but it's rubbed off on them, man. It's rubbed off on them. Shout out to my niece and nephews, all of them, all 50, 11 of them. I got a bunch of them. One of my nieces is cold in soccer. Man, yeah, volleyball is tough, man. One of my basketball coaches was like my best friend's dad. He used to coach volleyball because my friend's older sister used to play. Hawks on the break. Ooh, Jalen Brown swats Luke Kennard. So CJ McCollum regathers it. Luke Kennard repositions himself in the corner for three. So Atlanta again, they look back early on 20-7. 5 minutes to go here in the first. But yeah, Paulie, I got a lot of nieces and nephews, man. It's crazy work. Um, I consider all my friends' kids my nieces and nephews too. They all call me Uncle Ryan. So so I got a lot of them. So good defense from Atlanta is gonna cause a turnover. So Koloko had his contact knocked out. Damn, Jalen Brown did smack him in the face. But yeah, one of my nieces is also cold as hell in soccer. She nice in soccer. I tell her she going to the Olympics. So she up in the Northwest. Yeah, probably me too, bro. Me too. I had them top five. I had them. I was as bold to say they could get top three. Um, as Koloko, his vision still adjusting as he tries to knock down that shot from Dyson. It's a good shot though. Yeah, same. Obviously not the same. I'm not from Germany, but you from Germany. That's what's up. I did grow up playing soccer as well. Soccer was one of my favorite sports, low key. Growing up, we were cold in soccer. Unfortunately, the school we went to couldn't play on like Friday night or Saturday, so our dreams got crushed winning, going like anything state. So like when I was in sixth, seventh grade, our teams were tough. We were really cold. But soccer was honestly, I encourage every kid to play soccer. Um, Atlanta can't come up with that rebound. It just comes off the rim, hot, and right at Jalen's face. But yeah, soccer is the go-to. Where I have to get back into FIFA and all that stuff, man. I kind of miss all that. Soccer was really fun. It's just like it's excellent exercise. You playing with 10 other people. Soccer is really fun. I wish it was more of a. It does seem like it's getting bigger in the states though. Like um, development wise, I feel you. I feel you. That's how it was back in the day for us, man. I was definitely playing FIFA all the time. You are not lying, bro. If you were cold in FIFA and could Madden is up there, but like you can low key kind of get lucky in Madden and kind of stop the cheese. But in FIFA, nah, bro. If somebody is a higher tier than you that you're playing, bro, it's raps, bro. Just quit the game. Just quit the game, bro. Yeah, just quit the game. Yeah, not for sure. I'm seeing more like when I say like development, like it's like facts, facts. I do think Messi probably went to Miami for other reasons other than trying to grow the game. You see Dyson as a three. Oh, Dyson knocks down a three. Let's go. Dyson for three. He knocks down that triple effortlessly. So it's great to see Dyson shooting at a clip that's confident. It's not even worried about his percentage at this moment. His shot just looks he looks comfortable shooting. So that's what we're looking for. That's great stuff. So Dyson now has back-to-back games with a triple. Oh man, fuck. Jalen Brown is tough. So my fault if it disconnects here. I don't know how it went from perfectly fine to my stream disconnected. Cade, that's your guy, Cade. Jalen Brown is tough, man. He is tough. The Atlanta native Jalen Brown has been hooping this year. All right, we back, Paulie. I appreciate you confirming for me, so I don't have to stress about that. But hey, 4-3, 26-9. Atlanta has a first quarter from the gods. The basketball guys are looking down on the Hawks with great pleasure at this moment as Koloko finds Nikhil, and Nikhil lines it up for the triple. And like Paulie says, they cannot miss. So it's great stuff for Atlanta as the Hawks are coming out strong, which um, it's very positive. It's 26-9. Facts, Polly. You on target with all your takes tonight, man. I will not lie to you. Um, Hornets might be the weirdest team in the league. They started off super slow. They started off like the typical Hornets, but now the Hornets are balling, bro. So they smacking everybody. Atlanta got a taste of that too. Hey, man, they got a taste of that too. That's what I'm saying, man. And Lamelo will have like 4 points. It just don't make sense, man. It does not make sense. Um, Hornets have smacked some really good teams. They smacked OKC. I think who they beat Philly the other night. Facts, bro. I don't. Brandon Miller going off, man. He really. Con Knipple too. Con Knipple is. If he don't win Rookie of the Year, it's rigged, bro. I mean Cooper nice, but Con is carrying carrying Rookie of the Year for sure. Free the nipple. Free the nipple. Facts. Nah, for real. If Cooper wins, man. If Cooper wins, that's gonna be crazy. I think Khan has honestly ran away with it, in my opinion. And you can't tell like Rookie of the Year should not factor in wins unless they're just like carrying the team to dubs, and then that's just another thing to attribute to why they should win, but it shouldn't be the main factor. It really shouldn't be any factor. Winning, unless it's like MVP, I get Defensive Player of the Years. Um, All NBA, not so much, but it's whatever. I don't vote. I just critique. So Atlanta playing like they got a couple All NBA players out on the floor right now. Jalen has 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. It's been really good. It's been really good to see Jalen have a strong game as he takes a breather. Yeah, on paper, Pelicans did come into the season looking like they could compete, but it just not has come together for the Pelicans, which is if you're a Hawks fan, that's good because the Pelicans sent over their unprotected first round pick for next year's draft to the Hawks. So you living with that if you are Atlanta, honestly. I saw something today that DeJounte Murray is willing to find a new home as Mo Gay knocks down the triple for three. So 29-11, 3 minutes to go in this opening quarter as Anthony Simmons is in for the Celtics. That's what I'm saying, man. Atlanta getting any of those top three. Cam Boozer kind of seems a little bit redundant for me as Derek White misses that. So I wouldn't necessarily want Atlanta to get Cam Boozer. So if they don't get the number one pick and they get like top three, we'll see if Atlanta can get Debonsa or De'Aaron. But all right, man. Celtics are funny. So it's Mo G for three. So Atlanta is thriving right now. This opening quarter is kind of surprising. It's not been as frequent this season for Atlanta to start out the game strong. So Moge finds Nikhil. Nikhil from 30 feet knocks down the triple. Nikhil for three. They are zinning, bro. They brought the Zins to Boston tonight. Let's get it. Let's get it. As Atlanta has shot the lights out as Anthony Simons knocks down that triple to kind of stop the bleeding for Boston. And Atlanta getting to the line effortlessly as Nikhil draws a foul against Anthony. No problem, man. Atlanta's out here zinning. I don't know what's going on. That 30-footer from Nikhil was easy work. Easy work. Green giant. Skitty pop pop. Yeah, probably it's tough to not imagine this team with Trey, but it might have just been time for Trey to go. Just as big of a Trey fan as I am, I still am a Trey fan, but it it might have been his time to go. C.J. McDonald's, I feel you, I feel you, but look at it like this for me. If Trey was gonna walk next offseason, if Atlanta didn't necessarily like compete like the way he thought it would go, or they didn't offer him the money that he thought he deserved, he would have walked for free. Um, so Atlanta feels comfortable with the team that they've built with Nikhil Dyson at the guard holding it down. Um, and then with next year's draft pick, either DeBonsa or Peterson coming in, that's with Trey there, it might have got a little stacked. So it probably would have been no room for people to thrive. So hey, I know losing Trey was not my ideal scenario this season. So Boston, they get the offensive rebound, but they turn it over. Nikhil finds CJ for three. CJ misses. So CJ McDonald's had to ruin him, man. He's like the ice cream machine. It just never worked. So Derek White short on a three, and Nikhil gathers the board. Right when I'm trying to say back up CJ's acquisition. But yeah, CJ McDonald's unfortunate. He does kind of kill the vibe sometimes. So Atlanta is up by 17, 40 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. They are now 11 of 24 from the field. We got a foul against Nikhil for holding the screener. So Atlanta's kind of cooled off here to end the first. Um, so we'll see how the rest of this quarter goes. We only got about a possession and a half. So offense has been clicking for Atlanta. Defense is kind of it's really the Celtics are missing a lot of their shots early on. I don't know. Supposedly it's like I forgot his destinations, but I keep seeing Miami. So I hope he goes out west. I hope Portland offers Milwaukee the deal they can't resist. I hope he goes out west. It'll be interesting one to see Giannis out west. Two, it will get him out the east. Hey man, I'm all for the East having tough competition, but nah, bump that, bro. Get Giannis out the East, bro. I'm not running from Giannis, but you know I'm cool with it. Golden State, I'm cool with Golden State, but they don't really got anything to offer. Milwaukee. I definitely don't want. I'm not one of the Hawks fans that's yelling, "Bring Giannis to Atlanta." I don't see the fit here. Even I understand Giannis is a top 10. He would have traded him for some lemon pepper wings and some fruit punch, huh? I'm weak as hell. I mean, you probably right. Some lemon peppers from Magic City and some fruit punch. I'm so weak. A biggie bag from Wendy's. So we'll see if CJ McDonald's terrorizes us with this possession. Hey, that's a good one. He gets that one to go. That little stop and pop on the baseline. It's a bucket. Oh yeah, that's a legal screen for sure. For sure. That's what I'm talking about. So it'll be interesting to see where Giannis goes as Nikhil gets blindsided on that screen, and it's gonna be and that foul was offensive, Mr. Williams, Amari Williams. So Amari got two turnovers. All right. So Paulie says Nikhil at the buzzer. No, Kennard at the buzzer though. LK4 trade. That's what I call Luke Kennard. So great stuff. Atlanta ended this first quarter up by 20 points, man. Oh man, it looks cool. It snowed in Boston. That's tough. We missed all the snow. The winter activities missed us completely this year. I am a little disappointed. That global warming is it is a bitch. So, man, I love the snow. I love the snow. I grew up in the Northwest. Well, I didn't grow up in the Northwest. I was born in the Northwest. I spent some years up there. So I was able to ski and obviously sled and stuff, all that good stuff. Shovel the snow. Shoveling was fun back then. Yeah, look, bro. I don't take that as disrespect. That's just honesty. That is just honesty. This is a game that Atlanta would lose the reins of by having one bad quarter. They don't need if they avoid that one bad quarter, and keep it into like a bad quarter and a half, like at max, they'll be all right. But the second Atlanta has a bad quarter, uh, you know, it's over with. Because as as well as this quarter went for Atlanta, they could very well be on the other end of one of these quarters from Boston. As it's evident as the last matchup, Boston could not miss and Atlanta could not hit a shot. So we'll see if this sticks, if these trends stick. But we'll see. Got a break, first quarter break. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab some water real quick. Boy, you better. Are you fasting? Oh damn, bro. You got your wisdom teeth out, man. Get well, bro. Get well, Paulie. You got your wisdom teeth out. Get well, bro. 'Cause I think anybody who goes through that is tough. But yeah, let me give me some water real quick. I'll be right back, y'all. We back just in time, boy. It's 38 to 18. Excuse me. It's a 20-point lead for the Hawks. Vite Krejci has checked in for the Hawks. It's Onyeka, Dyson, Mo, Luke, and Vite out there. Great defense by Mo, but Luke Garza cleans it up for the Celtics. No Kata for the Celtics. Obviously, no Tatum, but Luke Garza was questionable as well, but he's obviously back. Oh, travel? I don't believe it. So, turnover number two there after the Onyeka Okongwu travel. So Boston ended that first quarter with 5 turnovers. Facts. W hydration, bro. You gotta get that hydration in. WH2O. So Moge, good stuff there. High pointing that, grabbing the board for Atlanta. Luke Kennard's operating the offense here. Finds Krejci. Krejci rises up. It's a confident shot though. It's a confident shot. So we got a foul on the floor. Boston is gonna be charged with a loose ball foul. But Vite hasn't been looking the same. Hopefully Vite can get back to his normal shooting form. When he was playing behind Ricochet, he was really playing good. But once Ricochet went down, V's game kind of changed. So we'll see if we'll see if Ricochet coming back kind of changes things for Vite. Oh man, that pass was pretty good. Just Dyson fumbled it. Moge for three. Man, that was a last game against the Pistons was a beatdown, but the other ones have been close. It was like a margin of victory about like 8-4. There we go on Yeka. Man, what you said. He was hitting everything that one Pistons game. The one that got blown out, it wasn't that great, but they did compete early on against the Pistons. Both games without Trey before we knew our fate. But Sam Hauser knocks that down for Boston. Atlanta's getting their revenge in real quick. Facts. There's been one game where again Atlanta got to beat down, but so facts. Um, I hope everybody whooped the Knicks. The Knicks in turmoil right now, so that's definitely my favorite tune. As Jalen Brown checks back in the game, Dyson has picked up his first foul on that offensive foul. So turnover for Atlanta as they add another turnover to that category. Sam Hauser is not on that heater. He missed that first one, but he regathers in the corner for that second one. So Atlanta's lead is cut down to 15. And like Paulie said, no lead is safe. It would be a total Atlanta thing to have a meltdown here and let the Celtics come back and make this a game. So thankfully, Atlanta calls a timeout, tries to stop the bleeding. So you just gotta hope Sam Hauser don't come alive. He tied the franchise record for the Celtics uh, with threes made. Oh, excuse me. He might go for 30. He went for 30 purely off threes last game, bro. He did not have a single 2 point shot last game. He shot 10 of like 17 from three. It was actually insane. So he was on a heater last time Boston visited Atlanta. So the series matchup is 1-0 this season. But tonight, I don't know. It's looking a little different. Atlanta is up by 15, 40-25. Starters kind of getting a break. Onyeka's the only one in. Excuse me, Dyson and Onyeka are in right now for Atlanta. So it was actually wild to watch that game. It felt like nobody on Boston could miss, bro. Simmons was going crazy. He didn't really have like too big of a game, but Jalen Brown went stupid. He was, whew, he was attacking those mismatches left and right. Just attacking the paint. His three ball was falling. Sam Hauser was hitting. Kata was killing the Hawks. So yeah, he definitely had a wreck game for sure. Sam Hauser did for sure. He was in the last game, so Hawks had to get their lick back in a big way. They got embarrassed at the crib. Um, the Celtics had 52 points in the second quarter. They dropped 50 points in a single quarter. So it was that was a tough game. Man, I don't know, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I haven't had Papa John's in forever. That was a that was the pizza that they always got for school. So I had to take a break from Papa John's. I can't lie. If it's not like some sort of authentic like New York, Chicago, or like something like that, I'm not really getting it. So Jalen came down with the ball. Unfortunately, that's gonna be a turnover. Yeah, Hawks vs. Bulls is it's always a scoring show. It's purely offense. Both teams forget how to play defense during those matchups. Same with the Pacers. Um, so we got a foul on Jalen as he picks up number two. Unfortunately, tonight ain't no way. I don't know if they play tonight, so I'm not sure of all the games. But the Pacers beating OKC. I'm telling you, I think that's a thing. So Luke Garza is going to go to the line for a 3-point opportunity. I think that's the thing in the NBA, though. I think a lot of good teams probably play down to their opponents some night. They definitely they definitely think, oh shit, we got the Pacers tonight. Oh yeah, we good. And Pacers come out and they punch them in the mouth. That's I feel like that happens with Atlanta a lot of the times. I feel like the air is cold up here. Detroit definitely needs shooting. They probably thought Duncan Robinson was gonna solve all their issues. So short clock for Atlanta. Veet gets it. Nice find from Jalen to find Veet on that little slip there. So Veet gets knocked. Veet knocks down his first field goal. Jalen got screened. He got knocked off Luke Garza, and Derek White finds him for an easy bucket. So Atlanta leads by 12. Celtics playing their usual brand of basketball. That first quarter was not their typical stuff. So we'll see if Atlanta can continue. They just need better shooting. Facts. As Dyson can't get that first one to go, but that second float is no problem. So shout out Koloko helping out. Boston's run is now cut. It's 10-6 now. So shout out to Atlanta. Dyson getting another steal. So Atlanta did not have Dyson. Damn, another turnover for Jalen there. He probably didn't really expect Anthony Simmons to be right there. But Detroit could use Michael Porter. V for three. So V is almost back to his old self. It feels like he's shooting confidently, and that is what Atlanta needs when V is in the game. Because if he's not shooting well, it's kind of hurts Atlanta more so than it helps. But it would be interesting to see what package that Detroit and Brooklyn could work out for Michael Porter. I just hope Boston doesn't make any moves that help them out this trade deadline, and I hope um, Ivy and picks. I can see it because that really doesn't help Brooklyn because I'm sure Brooklyn doesn't want to be too competitive. I feel you. I feel you. I understand. He's efficient. He seems like a great locker room guy. He never you don't really ever hear anything negative about Tobias Harris. He looks like J. Cole. Yeah, man. Tobias will be a good vet. He has kind of bounced around Detroit too, so I kind of hope he kind of sticks around. Uh, but I think that would be the most enticing uh, player that the Pistons would be willing to let go and not really kind of mess up the future. So Jalen Brown getting a good bucket there. That would be tough if Tobias has to go for MPJ, but that you gotta do what you gotta do. Jalen Johnson knocks down the three. 50-34, 6:25 left in the second quarter. So out there for Atlanta, it's McCollum, Alexander Walker, Corey Kispert, Koloko, and Jalen. So Jalen Brown guarded by C.J. McCollum. And Simons puts up the three, can't get it to fall. McCollum picks up the rebound. Hey man, I greatly appreciate you, Polly, tapping in from Germany. I greatly appreciate it. Good night, brother. Y'all have a great day tomorrow. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I hope they win too. I appreciate you tapping in, giving us your blessing, man. Your well wishes. We need that. As Atlanta's looking like they might blow it. So 50-36. I appreciate you, Paulie. Have a great night. Enjoy tomorrow and the rest of your week. Weekend's coming up. But appreciate you, man. Get some good sleep. Hopefully Atlanta can put the Celtics to sleep. So it's 50-36. Celtics are up 18-12 this second quarter. They already have matched their point total from the first. Boston only scored 18 in the first quarter. So it might be Atlanta's turn to have a slow quarter. They only have 12 points, but we'll see how it goes. 50-36. Jalen having a good game. Although turnovers are kind of racking up for Jalen. He has 11 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Nikhil having a good game too. 2 of 5, so not necessarily like the cleanest shooting numbers, but 8 points for Nikhil, 2 assists, 1 rebound. Koloko has yet to make an impact on tonight's game offensively in the stat sheet, but defensively he's been playing pretty well. We'll see if Corey Kispert and C.J. McCollum can find their shots. Corey Kispert early on knocked down a couple, but has kind of yet to execute after that. That's kind of what happened last game as well. So we'll see how that goes for Corey Kispert. But other than that, it's looking really good. Dyson's having a good game on defense. He missed that game against Boston last game, so that's kind of it's not really all why Atlanta had a bad game, but it definitely is a reason Atlanta's defense was atrocious. So we'll see how tonight goes. Atlanta's up 50-36. Dyson has had plenty of impact on tonight's game. He's knocked down a three already. He's gotten to the bucket. He's got a couple steals. So Dyson playing really well. Hopefully Hawks can get a dub tonight. They are in desperate need of a win streak. They're 2 games off of 500, so we'll see how close they can get, or if they can, fall over 500 and fall on the positive side before All Star break. Because if they can do that, I think that'll put them in a good position to fall into the top 6 here in the second half of the NBA season. So after All Star break is coming up. Trade deadline is next Thursday. But All Star break is like Valentine's Day weekend, like around then. But it's all right, man. I'm not gonna be watching All Star too much. It's kind of weak the way that they're formatting it, so it just doesn't really make too much sense. But we'll see if Jalen gets that nod. Reserves come out this weekend, I believe, as CJ McCollum knocks down that jumper. It's great stuff from CJ coming out of that timeout. So Corey Kisper's matched up against Pritchard. Nikhil is taking the Jalen Brown assignment, and Jalen Brown misses that layup. So Koloko playing good defense. He just unfortunately gives up another offensive rebound to Luke Garza. CJ McCollum taking advantage of the mismatch, recognizing that Celtics player could not guard him. Great defense by Koloko. Great stuff by Jalen Brown to fight for that rebound. No foul is crazy work. So a no call there. Jalen's trying to drive against the Celtics defense. Luke Garza lines up a triple, no good. And Jalen comes up with the board. He's looking to push the pace with aggression. Finds CJ on the wing for three. So Jalen finds CJ for that triple. So that pushes Atlanta to a 19-point lead as they've held the Celtics to a couple empty possessions here. And Nikhil gets that swipe, and so another empty possession prevails the Hawks. And Nikhil's pass does not find Koloko, but that one finds Crisper at the top for three. 60-38. Atlanta's on a 10-2 run. It's a game of runs, so Atlanta did a good job at responding to Boston's run there. They stayed on top of things, and now they are up by what, 22? All right, so Atlanta gives up a bucket, but they still up by 20. So Jordan Walsh gets that bucket for the Celtics. So Jalen's drive comes up empty, unfortunately. Just a little short on that floater. So Christian Koloko picks up a foul there. Jalen Brown just kind of stopped, and Koloko ran into him. So subs for Atlanta. Um, Dyson comes back in. Onyeka comes back in. So it's CJ, Dyson, Nikhil, Jalen, and Onyeka. That's good defense from both Jalen and CJ to kind of make that difficult. And CJ deflects it out of bounds, so it's going to be side out for the Celtics. So Atlanta now has 40 straight games with 10 or more three-pointers. So that's a franchise record for the Hawks. As CJ finds Onyeka, and Onyeka can't bury that. But it was a good look. Above the break, straight on. Onyeka just a little short. So hopefully Onyeka can find that three-point shot, and then it's going to benefit from that greatly. So Jalen guarding Derek White now. Jalen's been guarding the Celtics guards, which has been pretty interesting. Nikhil and Dyson have been getting the Jalen Brown assignment, kind of, taking turns trying to defend Jalen Brown. So Celtics trying to get that switch. McCollum. That was a good move to get Hugo up in the air. Just can't come up with the bucket. So Luke Garza coming up big for the Celtics. He has 11 points, a couple offensive rebounds. Jalen in and out on that 3-point shot. A little under a minute 30 left. Atlanta has to kind of stay on top of things. They're up by 18, kind of letting the lead slip away. Jalen Brown gets a step back. He finds his spot. So lead is down to 16. So we'll see how the rest of this first half goes for Atlanta. Dyson attacks. He has Luke Garza on him. So we'll see if he takes advantage. Oh, so no foul for Jalen on that drive. That's a lot of contact on that drive. Good defense by McCollum to stay in front of Derek White on those screens, but Derek White, ugly ass, gets that bucket. So Jalen's trying to wind the clock down. It's a couple of seconds between game clock, shot clock. CJ can't get that three to go. So 46-60. 4 seconds. Jalen Brown dumps it to Luke Garza, and that seems to be a mistake. So 60-46. So it's good stuff. A lot of Hawks are pissed off, rightfully so. So Atlanta came out really strong, man. They came out really strong. So halftime break here. Um, so we got halftime, like I said. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna give me a cough drop. I kind of got a sore throat. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom during the halftime break. So I'll be right back, y'all. All right, man, we back. Had to get my cat out of the bed frame. All right, but positive stuff here for Atlanta. Um, CJ 9 points, Dyson 7, Nikhil 8, Jalen 11. It's been a good night for Atlanta as Jalen is leading in points, rebounds, and assists. He has 11 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists for the Hawks. No Ricochet still, no Porzingis still. Ricochet was ruled day to day last reevaluation we got. So hopefully we get Ricochet back by the end of the week. Hawks play the Pacers again, so maybe they'll be saving Ricochet till Sunday, but we'll see as Atlanta does have a game tomorrow against the Rockets back at the crib. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But tonight, Atlanta doing really well. 100% from the free throw line, 48% from the 3 point line, and 47% from the field. Had a really hot first quarter, kind of cooled down there. That second quarter, had a total of 22 points that second quarter. So wasn't as like I said, wasn't as hot for Atlanta, but Atlanta did hold Boston to only 10 points kind of midway through that second quarter. So they did good on defense, and their offense picked up. They only had about 7 last time I checked, so or 6. So they scored 16 points midway through that second quarter. Did a good job at maintaining possessions. Did not turn the ball over. They only had 5 turnovers that first half. So great stuff on with that. But those were mainly Jalen. I think Jalen had 2 turnovers. So we'll see if Jalen can kind of come out, kind of play with a little control of the ball. But I'll honestly take it, bro. He has 6 assists. So not the usual game offensively for Dyson. He only has 1 assist so far. But defensively, he is playing his tail off. So Atlanta is up by 14 here, 46-60. Halftime break is almost over with. Hopefully, Atlanta can and will continue this good start. So starters back in for the Hawks is going to be Dyson, Nikhil, Corey Kispert, Jalen, and Onyeka. So we'll see if Kalogo can stay out of foul trouble. He collected 3 fouls that first half. There go my cat. So second half is about to be underway. We'll see how it goes. So Boston's getting the first possession here. No, no, you lay down, lay down. So Sam Hauser opens up scoring for both teams. He gets the first bucket for the Celtics. Dyson equals it out. So good spin. Derek White was playing off since Dyson doesn't have the strongest 3 point shot. Great stuff. Great defense from Dyson on Jalen Brown there. Like I said, Dyson hasn't had the usual game we're kind of used to on offense: high assists, high rebounds, sometimes high scoring. But his defense has been spectacular. As I praise his defense, he gives up a foul there. He kind of gets caught on picks there though, some little backdoor screens. So Jalen Brown's finna go to the line for a 3 point play opportunity. So unfortunately, Good play by Boston. So Dyson picks up foul number 2. Jaylen Brown can't knock that one down, so that 3-point play opportunity only is 2. So Dyson grabbed the board. Corey Kispert has it for Atlanta. Finds Nikhil on the wing. Nikhil can't get that one to go. Jaylen can't come up with the offensive board. So Jaylen Brown brings it up for the Celtics. Sitting at a 12-point lead. Jalen Johnson gets a deflection. A little loose pass from Jaylen Brown. Good stuff. So Luke Garza kicks the ball as Nikhil tries to come away with that loose ball there. So Atlanta's going to be taking the ball out on the side out for the Hawks. Great, great defense by Atlanta. And Luke Garza just trying to do anything to get that ball. So Nikhil operating right now. He lines up the triple and knocks down the 3. So Nikhil keeps his shooting night positive 3 of 6 from 3. He has 11 points. Jalen Johnson playing lockdown defense on Derek White. As Jalen is, he's been guarding the Celtics guards tonight. As, like I said, they got Dyson on Jaylen Brown tonight, as he cannot hit that one. And they have Corey Kispert on Sam Hauser and on Yeka on Luke Garza. Corey Kispert lines up the triple, knocks down the 3, as he is 3 of 4 from 3, 11 points for Corey Kispert. As Sam Hauser tries to answer that back, Dyson comes up with the board. Dyson finds Onyeka. Onyeka finds Dyson with a nice touch pass, and that equals a bucket. Atlanta up by 20. Great stuff. Atlanta's done a great job at keeping the Celtics to empty possessions, and that was an excellent pass there, as Onyeka finds a cutting Dyson Daniels to put the lead back to 20 for the Hawks. So things are rolling Atlanta's way. They have 10 points this second quarter, so it's a 10-4 run for Atlanta. As Boston falling behind quite early. There's 4 players for Atlanta who have 11 points. Dyson, Nikhil, Jalen, and Corey Kispert all have 11. Great stuff. Jalen looking like he's going to grab that triple-double for sure tonight. He has 11 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. So teammates knocking down shots when he finds them, and that is resulting in a 20-point lead for Atlanta. So they've turned it around here, kind of shut down Boston's runs, as Boston was kind of cutting into that lead. They were on like a 4-0 run there, and then Atlanta answered back with a run of their own. So great stuff from the Hawks. They're just getting to it at point blank period. They're not allowing Jaylen Brown to get any type of looks that he was getting. Excuse me, that first game against Atlanta. So it's great stuff. I have no concerns right now. So after Boston came out and hit back-to-back shots, they are kind of quiet. Turned the ball over twice. Yeah, after that, Sam Hauser bucket and then Luke Garza bucket, they've been kind of quiet. Peyton Pritchard hasn't been able to produce anything. Jaylen Brown has been locked up, 5 of 15 from the field. Dyson is if you want to wonder why Dyson is So impactful. Just watch the last game Boston played against Atlanta. They got anything and everything. But this game, Jaylen Brown is 5 of 15. So it's been good for Atlanta to have Dyson back, to say the least. So a steal by Nikhil equals a Onyeka triple. So the steal from Onyeka turns into a, I mean, Nikhil turns into a triple from Onyeka. Celtics answer back, keep it at 20 points as Derek White knocks down that triple. Corey Kispert gets that driving layup to go. So Corey Kispert feeling it. He is 5 of 7 from the field, 13 points from CK. Good defense from Atlanta here, not allowing Boston to get their first get to their first action, not letting easy buckets. Kind of, they're not allowing easy buckets. Point blank. Period. Jalen Johnson finally gets the foul call, so his drive against Sam Hauser finally results in a some free throws. So we'll see. So Celtics got a little tidbit of information. Celtics have only lost 4 games this season by double digits. So we'll see how the end of this game goes. If they try to remain competitive as Jalen misses Atlanta's first free throw. Um, as Luke Kennard checks in for Atlanta. Oh, man. Jalen misses 2 of them. So Jalen hasn't had too smooth of a year at the line, unfortunately. So hopefully he can kind of pick that up. The games where he kind of does dominate, he does have a good night at the line. So we'll see if he can pick that up when he does get the foul call. So in and out for Jalen, just hits the back rim on that second one. So no free throws for Jalen. Unfortunately, the time he finally gets to the line. So easy layup there for Derek White. So 18-point lead for Atlanta. As Jalen tees up the three off the feed from Onyeka, he can't get that to go. Jalen's three ball hasn't quite fallen. Jalen playing good defense though on Derek White. So Jalen's lack of production scoring wise has honestly been all right with the defense he's played tonight. Honestly, so yeah, as soon as I praise one of the Hawks guys for their defense, they get a bucket. So Derek White knocks that down, keeps it within reach for Boston. I think Boston is a team that can go on a crazy run with their 3-point shooting abilities. So Boston is not quite out of it as it is now a 16-point game. So Atlanta's kind of going through a cold stretch. Jalen is 3 of 10 from the field. He has not been able to find his shot tonight. So we'll see if Coach Quinn can get him some looks through different actions and whatnot. But the role players for Atlanta are showing up. Corey Kispert, 13 points. Nikhil, I think he's kind of don't necessarily see Nikhil as like a franchise guy, but I definitely don't see him as just a role player. Nikhil is definitely integral to Atlanta's success. So he's having a good game. 11 points. Nikhil. Onyeka, a little quiet, 7 points, 3 rebounds. So we'll see if Onyeka can find that 3-point shot. He's knocked down 1, I believe. So Atlanta's hot start to this second half. It's kind of cooled off, and Boston's kind of picked things up too, kind of scoring 10 straight here almost. So we'll see if Atlanta can kind of cool them off, throw cold water on that run. See what subs come in for Atlanta. Like I said, Christian Coloco, he has 3 fouls, so we'll see if Quinn leans to Moge to start this second half instead of Coloco. But sure, it will be a combination of both Mo and Coloco. But we'll see what the subs look like. It'll probably be about time here. This first time out for Atlanta. Um, but we'll see. Jalen 11, 8, and 7. So we'll see if he can kind of turn things up, keep it going. Uh, Atlanta's defense came out really strong against Boston, but the offense kind of has cooled off, and that has let Boston kind of come back into the game. So Jalen, where he ranks this season, he's 21st in points, third in defensive rebounds a game, 8.9, fifth in assists, and now he is tied for first in double doubles. So we'll see if Jalen can notch that double double, get that lead back, and then maybe even add to his triple double total. He has 7 assists, 8 rebounds, 11 points. So he's already double digits in points. So like I said, subs for Atlanta: C.J. McCollum and Luke Kennard in for the Hawks. On Yeka, Jalen's still out there. So we'll see 7:20 left in this third quarter. Like I said, on Yeka, that yeah, it didn't seem like he was too comfortable there with that one, but he gets that shot up. It was a good shot, but just looked a little uncomfortable. Might be a little rushed on that. Sam Hauser gets a warm up three, but he can't get it to go, and Jalen comes up with the board. So that's 9 boards for Jalen. He finds CJ. Nikhil's pass was just a little too slow. Derek White caught up to it. It was good. I see the vision though. Jalen's tip out does not successfully find a Hawks player, so Celtics come away with that. So 75-59, 6 seconds to shoot for the Celtics on the shot clock. Derek White long. Unfortunately, another offensive rebound for the Celtics, and Jordan Walsh is going to draw a foul against Nikhil. Nikhil's going to contest that he was straight up. So 75-59, Atlanta's kind of cold on offense. Defense isn't playing the strongest. Celtics getting a lot of second chance opportunities. So, like I said, Quinn elects to go Coloco for first big sub. So first front court or backcourt sub. Excuse me, front court sub is Christian Coloco. Jalen gets a good look. Unfortunately, cannot get it to go though. So 14-point lead for Atlanta. Whew, thank goodness, as I believe that was Hugo Gonzalez just launched a 30-footer. Excuse me. Thankfully, Hugo Gonzalez misses that magnet ball. All right, the magnet ball isn't falling for the Celtics this game. And Akil answers that three ball with a layup. So missed uh, turnaround from Hugo Gonzalez results in a rebound for the Hawks. A charge there is crazy. So Jalen cannot catch a rhythm, unfortunately. So third foul for Jalen. He just cannot catch a break offensively. So Shireman, excuse me, was the ones who missed that turnaround. So Atlanta has 3 fouls this quarter compared to Boston's one. So Luke Kennard gambles for that. Can't come away with that. Luke Garza knocks down the triple. So 64-77. It's a 13-point lead for the Hawks. So let's see if Atlanta can get something. Jalen's kind of gone a little cold. Derek White plays great defense on Dyson's spin as he was kind of anticipating the spin, kind of let Dyson get to it and just met him at the peak of that floater. Shireman lines up the triple, misses mightily, and Derek White is a crazy call. Probably wasn't the greatest challenge. Atlanta kind of needed a timeout anyway. Yeah, that's gonna be Jalen's fourth foul um if it goes their way. So we'll see. Atlanta just needs to gather themselves. They don't need to lose composure as Boston is on one of their runs. So Jalen does have his double double. So we'll see how it goes. 31st double double for Jalen. So all the Hawks are in agreement that that foul was a weak call. So we'll see if that. It did look like Jalen did kind of give him a little bit of a push off. So I mean, it's gonna be unfortunate that they're probably gonna say that he did push off. So it's probably gonna result in Jalen's fourth. Hawks waste a challenge there. 4:21 in this third quarter to go. Boston's cutting into the lead. Excuse me. Whew. Atlanta just needs to maintain their composure. That's it. Yes, I think this foul is gonna go towards Jalen. It's not gonna be rescinded. Wow. So it's gonna be a no call. Wow. So Hawks win the challenge, and Jalen sits at three fouls. So they're ruling that Derek White carried the ball out of bounds. So so basketball guards are shining down on the Hawks now. So let's see. God damn it, CJ. Fuck. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So we get the call overturned, and CJ McCollum just turns it over immediately right after timeout. Probably. Oh, that's a flop, bro. That should be a technical. So that overturn call results in a turnover. So unfortunate stuff. It's bad luck for CJ there. Derek White got to a spot right over McCollum and gets the bucket. He has 11, 5 of 11 from the field. So Hugo Gonzalez pestering CJ McCollum. Jalen gets in the paint, gets a bucket to kind of smooth things out for Atlanta. Dyson playing on Simmons. Uh oh, Derek White's a little loose with that handle, and that's gonna be a jump ball for Atlanta. Excuse me, somebody sent me my niece's game winner, so I'm gonna check that out. So I'm gonna be a little dark over here. So 1 second. Hey, that's so fire, bro. That's so fire, bro. Sorry, yo. Had to peep that. I don't know what has happened in these past couple minutes. So Yeka's gonna pick up a flagrant. That's crazy work. So Shireman got offended that Onyeka tried to hard foul him. So they're gonna review it now. That should be a simple defensive foul. So Atlanta turned it over. Onyeka trying to stop the layup from Shireman. So Bob Rathman flaming the Boston Celtics fans as they are cheering for Onyeka to get tossed. Um, I don't believe he'll get tossed, but don't think it was excessive contact. Think it was just a nothing easy foul. So thank you, Atlanta. The basketball gods are shining down on the Hawks tonight. As that foul is not going to get upgraded to a flagrant. It's a normal basketball play. Uh, two free throws for the Celtics as Onyeka, uh, they don't bail the Celtics out there. So 13-point lead cut to 12 now with those free throws. See how Shireman finishes that job at the line, but Atlanta bailed out there. No foul from Jalen. Now no foul from Onyeka. Onyeka only has one personal foul, so knocks down the first one. Let's see if I can go live. Nope, I'm at the furthest I can go. So Sharman misses that second free throw. Moge is in the game for Atlanta. It's Mo on Yucca, Dyson, Luke, and CJ. CJ finds that shot, cannot get it to go though. Empty possession for Atlanta leads to a Boston drive. Moge playing good defense. As Derek White switched on Luke Kennard. Nice. Nope. The loose ball foul is going to go towards the Celtics. So that foul was offensive, Jordan Walsh. So when Yucca picks up the foul, or draws the foul, excuse me, and Jordan Walsh picks it up, as they fight for that rebound. Jordan Walsh kind of pushes off on Yucca there. So Atlanta just has to stabilize things, man. They just have to stabilize things. It's 79-67. It's a 12-point lead for the Hawks. CJ's floater cannot go. Technical foul on Joe Mazzulla. Sam Cassell almost takes a tumble trying to keep Joe Mazzulla off the court. Yeah, Joe Mazzulla was trying to fight the ref right there. So Boston feels like they that Onyeka got away with the. Don't tell me we missed the technical free throw. So Onyeka knocks down the two-shot free throws, but Joe Mazzulla going crazy. So I Onyeka knock this down, man. Knock this down. Knocks down the second free throw. It's 81-67. 2 minutes to go. A little over 2 minutes. So Boston comes down. CJ McCollum guarding Derek White. Excuse me. CJ Dyson, Onyeka, Luke, and Mo now for Atlanta. And Simons goes one on one with Onyeka. Onyeka does a great job at contesting. Simons just knocks down that midi. Good defense, better offense. Dyson operating finds McCollum. McCollum swing. Dyson attacks, kind of loses his balance, gets it to go. So Dyson does a great job there, kind of manipulating the defense, getting to his spot, gets that push shot to go. He has 13 points, 6 of 9 from the field. So Dyson playing on Simon. CJ is guarding Derek White as he gets switched on Shireman and gives up a bucket there. So CJ McCollum, unfortunately, got switched on Shireman. Shireman took advantage of the mismatch. He is a little taller than CJ. So, excuse me. It was Shireman fighting through the contact. CJ McCollum can't quite contend there on that layup attempt. So 11-point lead for Atlanta. Atlanta just has to not have empty possessions. CJ McCollum sidesteps the triple, cannot get it to go. And Moge picks up a foul. So Atlanta's gone a little cold, to say the least, on offense this third quarter. As Boston's outscoring them by 4 points. It's 27-23, and Atlanta picks up another foul on a loose ball foul. Moge fouls Shireman. Shireman's going to the line. So Boston has a chance to cut it to a single-digit lead, cut it to 9. So Atlanta has to find some offense here, find it fast. You don't want to allow Boston to go into the fourth quarter, kind of with a well rested Jaylen Brown, with a a lead that is not insurmountable. So Boston's done a good job to stay in the game. Atlanta's done not a good job to keep the game in their favor. So CJ McCollum gets a much needed bucket for Atlanta. He keeps it at a 11-point lead for Atlanta, and that is his 11th point. So he's 5 of 12 from the field. He's cooled off. Everybody's kind of cooled off for the Hawks as Derek White just gets into the paint right over Luke Kennard, but he can't get that push shot to go. So Dyson attacking fast and early. He finds Mo on that dump off. Mo finds CJ. CJ playing pretty decent. Finds Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard rises up. Oh, Kongwu, big time, big O, finishes the play. It's a little scramble for the Hawks there. So 87-74, 6 seconds to go. Simon's playing. There we go. Gets a tough shot to go against Dyson. So Atlanta had a tough stretch there for about 6 to 7 minutes um, towards the end of that third quarter, but they only trail in that quarter by three. It's 27-32 in that third quarter. So Atlanta, their lead is still double digits. It's 11. So if Atlanta can get back to playing that kind of that tough defense they were playing in that first quarter, this game is going to be easy. It's 11 points, but if they play defense like they did that third quarter, it might be a little tricky to walk out of TD Garden with a dub tonight. So offense hit a low point, I believe, somewhere in that third quarter, and Boston kind of took advantage of that because I mean Atlanta's offense is kind of a big part of their offense is getting stops on defense. So when Atlanta can get stops on defense, I believe that's really when they start really blowing teams out. Um, Obviously, for two reasons that stops the other team from scoring, and then that just gives you uh, opportunities where you have numbers, you have 3 on 4 on 3s, 2 on 1s, all that type of stuff. So let's see if Atlanta can get back to playing that defense where they get stops and they're not relying on going bucket for bucket because that's really when Atlanta has trouble. Is when they're going bucket for bucket with a team. So we'll see how this fourth quarter goes, this closing quarter goes. But give me 1 second, y'all. I'm going to the restroom. I'll be right back. So I come back to buckets, dog. That's what I like. 5 steals for Dyson. Oh man, somebody could have told me my browser scene was slacking. So it's 91-76. Good move by Peyton Pritchard. Hawks thought it was a travel. Could have been. Daniels finds Onyeka, and Onyeka buries the triple. So Atlanta comes out this fourth quarter shooting strong. 7-2 run for Atlanta. Past almost 2 minutes as Jalen Brown finds Gonzalez in the corner. He knocks down that triple a little too easy. CJ off a Dyson Daniels dish. 13 points for CJ, 6 of 13 from the field. It is now 96-81. Luke Kennard gets switched on Jalen Brown, playing pesky defense, even though he's got the size advantage. Jalen Brown gets into the paint, gets the bucket to go. 83-96. Atlanta up by 13, 9:20 to go in this fourth quarter. Dyson's attacking. He finds Onyeka, swing, swing. CJ finds Luke. Luke gets in the paint, and his midi is a bucket. It's 98-83. Hawks keep it at a 15-point lead. Luke Kennard answers that Jalen Brown bucket easily. So Atlanta responds. They are up this fourth quarter, 11-7. Dyson Daniels 5 steals. So you see his impact and you see his activity is much needed for Atlanta as Atlanta wow. It's Dyson's 16th game with 5 or more steals. So shout out to Dyson. He's been playing excellent, and like I said, that last game was 132 for Boston to 106 for Atlanta, and we were missing Dyson. So this one is you obviously you see the impact Dyson Daniels has as Jalen Brown is now 6 of 16 from the field. He is not having that normal game that he has, dominating. So Atlanta has responded this game very well, and this game has been a great response to the first game against Boston this season. So Atlanta playing Boston pretty well here. Boston is, I think, third or fourth in the standings. So this probably is going to be a if this lead, if they carry out this lead, this is going to be a really, really big. I think this might be a turning point for the Hawks as Kristaps is coming back, Reece Shea's coming back. Um, Ansi Soleil had a radio interview today, and he kind of spoke on just the direction of Atlanta, and he kind of put it that Atlanta's comfortable where they're at. They don't really, you know, foresee making moves for the right now. So it's kind of good for Atlanta to for a team building aspect to kind of have these guys kind of not for certain know that they're kind of sticking around all year, but to they're probably a little comfortable now. So 6 players for Atlanta are in double figures. Onyeka is leading the scores tonight. He has 16 points. So it's been a team effort. 5 players have 13. Nikhil, Jalen, Corey, Dyson, and CJ all have 13. Onyeka is the leading player with 16, but Jalen is leading in the other two categories for Atlanta: 11 rebounds, 7 assists. So let's see if he can get some assists as he re-enters the game for Atlanta. Mo Gay is in. Excuse me, no, he is not. He is not in. I don't know what ESPN is talking about. So Payne Pritchard gets in. He gets to the body of Onyeka, and he gets that to go. So easy bucket for Payne Pritchard. Does a good job at attacking the big there. Dyson finds Nikhil, and Nikhil buries the triple. So Nikhil Alexander Walker has 16. Him and Onyeka are leading the Hawks in scoring. So Onyeka does a good job at not even allowing Peyton Pritchard to get that shot up, as he kind of knew he was compromised. So good stuff from Atlanta, 101-85, as they are the first two triple digits. So Peyton Pritchard knocks down that free throw. Corey Kispert checks in for Atlanta. It is now Dyson Nikhil, Jalen Onyeka, and Corey Kispert. It's the starters out there for the Hawks. So this is one of the first games Corey Kispert is closing out for. I wouldn't say closing out, but you know what I mean. Um, so Jalen against Sam Hauser, he finds Onyeka. Onyeka lines up the triple. He can't get it to go. Boston comes away with that rebound. Peyton Pritchard knocks down the midi again. So Peyton Pritchard has 12, 5 of 9 from the field for him. Dyson gets 2 feet in the paint, finds Jalen for three, and that rolls around and falls in. So Jalen has 16. There's three Hawks with 16 now. So 3 of 4 from three for Atlanta in this quarter. Luke Garza tries a three, hits the front of the rim, but Sam Hauser collects the board. Now Jalen Brown lines one up, no good. Dyson comes away with the board, finds Jalen on the break. Jalen finds Nikhil. Nikhil finds the back rim, unfortunately. So 104-89. Jalen Brown brings it down. Jalen Johnson fouls him, and they're gonna count that. Continuation is good. So Jalen picks up his fourth foul. Jalen Brown, Jalen Brown goes to the line for this 3-point play. It's 104-89. Or excuse me, 104-91. They were kind of a little late for that. Adding the at 2 points. So 7:03 left in this fourth quarter. Timeout. I believe Atlanta or Celtics timeout. I don't know who called the timeout. So Nikhil, Jalen, and Onyeka each have a three in this little 3 minute stretch, and that gives them each 16. So Jalen has 16, 11, and 7. Onyeka has 16, 6, and 2. Nikhil has 16, 1, and 3. Shooting has been pretty positive. Onyeka is 50% from the field. Nikhil is 50%. Jalen is the only one who's a little under 50%. He's 5 of 13. So that second quarter, he kind of had some trouble getting to his shots and drawing fouls. Kind of like he should have. They should have definitely called. Should have definitely been able to get some fouls here, but we'll see if that can if Jalen can get some free throws here in this fourth quarter. So Jalen Brown, 7 of 18. He has not been performing up to his usual standard. So Atlanta doing a really good job there. Dyson passes Jalen in assists. He now has 8. That's a team leading 8 assists. So Dyson has picked things up. He has 13, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists, and 5 steals. So Dyson playing really aggressive. He has a triple, 52% overall from the field for Atlanta. So they're doing good. Free throws are at 70%. So typical. Not doing too well there. Hasn't been the greatest game trying to get to the line. There's only been a combined 25 free throws for each team, so refs have been kind of timid on the whistle for both teams. So at least it's been a little even. But Atlanta's defense has been playing really well. 13 turnovers for Boston. Atlanta has 9. I don't know how many they have in just the second half. So Dyson's shooting 60% on twos and averaging 8 assists in these last couple weeks. So Boston not having their typical game. They're shooting 24% from three, 7 of 29. So Jalen Brown knocks down that free throw. 12-point lead for Atlanta as Onyeka's operating the offense, finds Nikhil on the wing. Nikhil gets a spin. That fade is easy money. So Nikhil knocks down that. He has 18 points now, as he's almost at his average. Offensive foul. That foul was offensive. Jalen Brown as he elbows Onyeka right in the jaw. I think Onyeka got a tooth chipped or his lip busted on that one, unfortunately. So Onyeka goes straight back to the locker room, unfortunately. So that'll be a big loss for Atlanta. Excuse me. But so Jalen Brown's elbow connects with Onyeka. So yeah, Onyeka went straight back to the locker room after that one. So 106-92. Mogay checks in for the Hawks. We'll see how they can hold it down. So 6:43 left in this closing quarter. So we're cleaning stuff up, and they're gonna review it. So this stoppage in between the game kind of gives Atlanta a chance for maybe a couple more free throws, as the refs say, let's go ahead and review that. So Atlanta is going to maybe get some flagrant free throws as Jalen Brown's elbow finds Onyeka right in the jaw. But Atlanta overall having a good game. Nikhil is now leading and scoring 18 points. We got a stoppage in time, so we'll see. We'll see what this play call is as they are reviewing the last play. Hopefully, Onyeka's all right, and with this stoppage, it'll give Atlanta a little more time to maybe get Onyeka stitched up and kind of get him back to a playable condition. So Atlanta's up by 14, holding Boston to double digits so far. We have almost half of the fourth quarter to play. We got a little stoppage in time. It's an official review. So oh man, so these stoppages kind of are keeping the game going forever. It's been a couple of them, but it's Atlanta has already matched their point total from last game against Boston. They only were able to score 106 that last game. Offense was atrocious. It was a resulted in a 26-point loss. But Atlanta is now on the other end. Um, it's 106-92. It's a 14-point game. Still got time to go. Boston hasn't lost by double digits too many times this season. You can count on one hand how many times this happened. So So flagrant foul on Jalen Brown as the refs have ruled that was excessive contact with the swipe through from Jalen finding Onyeka's chin. Onyeka got chin checked, and now he's running back, man. So, like I said, that review gave Atlanta time. Damn, Onyeka got a busted up face. So Onyeka got a busted up face. He's shooting the flagrant free throws. Oh man, that jump looks terrible. So Onyeka might be playing with a mask here if he plays against Houston. He knocks down that free throw. So I think he just came back to shoot the free throws. So he Jalen looked shocked when he saw Onyeka. Bro. Onyeka's face was busted up. So Onyeka came back to shoot the free throws. So I think he can come back if they do clean it up enough. So CJ back in the game for Atlanta. Onyeka is out. Moge is in for Atlanta. 10 on the shot clock for the Hawks. Nikhil lines up a triple. Can't get it to go. But Dyson Daniels comes through and cleans it up. It's 109.92. Another poster for Dyson. As Dyson. Great stuff, man. 15 points from Dyson. 7 of 10 from the field. That was a clip. Dyson finished the clip. So Jalen just allows Payne Pritchard to get to the rim, but it doesn't really matter. He picks up that missed layup as Pritchard kind of smoked it there. Nikhil finds the mismatch there. Jalen trying to get to a shot, but Payne Pritchard fouls him on the floor. So side out for Atlanta. It's good for Nikhil to be able to locate the mismatch. So Atlanta draws a foul. Shout out to Nikhil, man. 18 points, 6 of 11 from the field, 4 of 8 from 3. Just been playing consistent this year, man. It's you gotta love. CJ McCollum gotta read the room, brother. 5.5 minutes to go, and he misses from midi. So it's gonna be goaltend on Dyson as Jalen Brown attacks CJ. That's where CJ was or that's where Jalen Brown was getting all his points last game against CJ, Luke, and Corey and Veet. So that goaltend is 94-109 for Atlanta, and Dyson trying to operate the offense for the Hawks. Gets his feet in the paint, but finds CJ. CJ over dribbling a whole bunch. Got 2 seconds. He launches the three, and that magnet ball falls. Excuse me, that was Nikhil Alexander. So Nikhil Alexander, a magnet ball. I believe that was a left-handed, a left-handed jumper. Dyson playing great defense on Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown just gets it to go. 96-112. So it's a 16-point lead for Atlanta. Jalen attacking Sam Hauser. He cannot get the call. Let's go. And one. And one. And one. Let's go. Let's go. So Atlanta, great stuff. Nikhil gets the three. Um, Sonyeka is not going to return tonight. Facial contusion. So unfortunate stuff for Onyeka, bro. He got popped in the face, so his lip was really swollen. So hopefully that's all it is for Onyeka. But no Onyeka for the rest of the game for Atlanta. 4.5 minutes to go. So hopefully Hawks can close it out. Payne Pritchard is operating. Celtics bomb a three. So 96, 115. Jalen regathers it. He goes up, cannot get that high arcing layup to go. Payne Pritchard smokes the layup. Jalen Johnson collects the rebound. So big stuff. Jalen having another great game on the boards. CJ McCollum fumbling. Moge collects it, but great stuff. Great stuff. So Mo collect the loose ball and found the kill. And the kill can't get that three to go, but Atlanta gets the offensive rebound thanks to Moge. Jalen finds Dyson. Dyson unfortunately can't get that turnaround to go. So foul from Jalen. Jalen has number 5. So Jalen has to be a little more careful. As Corey Kispert checks in, 3:25 to go. As Corey Kispert checks in for Jalen, as Jalen has to be a little more careful now. He has 5 fouls. So Atlanta has a lineup of Corey Kispert, Nikhil Alexander Walker, Dyson Moge, and CJ McCollum out there for the Hawks. So 115-96. Hawks get caught sleeping there on defense. Don't do it. So the three from Atlanta, no good. 98-115. Shireman's three, no good for the Celtics, but that results in a offensive rebound for them. Manoy, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, gets that three to go for the Celtics. It's a 14-point lead for Atlanta. My cat doing. She knows she's not supposed to be up here. Dyson finds Mo Gay in the corner. Mo Gay finds the bottom of the bucket. Come here, Stelly. Come here, baby. Come here. So 101, 117 after that Moge triple. Dyson finds another assist, finding Moge. CJ McCollum, active. Active, man. He's active. And now Corey Kispert can't get that to go, unfortunately. But good stuff from Atlanta. A minute and a half, it's looking like Atlanta's gonna walk away with this dub. So Kispert locking up. 117-101. So, hey, yeah, she just want attention, bro. That's all she want. I gotta do this so she don't jump on the computer in the stream accidentally. That's just where this game is going to. Atlanta's done a great job. They kind of were in control all game. They believe this is a. That's what I'm saying, man. She wilding out here, bro. She just want attention. So Celtics doing their best to not lose by double digits. So we'll see how it goes, man. They get a good dub here. It's gonna be an 11-point dub to 117-106 as Atlanta. Yeah, man, it has been a wire to wire dub, man. It has been. Atlanta dominated that first quarter and walking out of TD Garden with a wire to wire victory. Great game all around for every every Hawk that played. Everybody had an impact on the game. It's 117-106. Atlanta hands Boston their fifth double-digit L of the season. Hopefully, Onyeka is all right. They'll play tomorrow against Houston. Onyeka got knocked in the face, so my phone died right on time. So, facts, man. Love to see it. Has been symptoms set. Love to see it. Love to see it. Hawks take care of business here in Boston. So they'll hit the road, come back to Atlanta, and they play Houston tomorrow. So great stuff for Atlanta. Um, Hopefully they can keep this going. That's four in a row. Hawks are rolling. It's a streak now. It's a streak now, y'all. Great stuff. Hopefully, Onyeka is all right. He took a shot from Jaylen Brown there. He came back, knocked those free throws down, at least one. Um, so what do you want, little girl? Road to 500, man. We're one step closer. So Atlanta takes on Houston. So Houston's kind of on a, I would say they're on a dip right now. They're kind of trying to find a rhythm again too. I can't even go through the stats without her, wanting me to pet her. So let's go through it. Uh, Game leading 21 from Nikhil. Lead scores for the Hawks. Great stuff for the Hawks, man. All five starters in double digits. Corey Kispert 13, Onyeka 17, even though he exited the game midway through that fourth. So, yeah, man, I feel you. What was the score to that one? What UT and UGA look like? Who got that dub? Um, but for as far as the Atlanta game, Nikhil 21, Jalen 19, and 14 was 7 assists. Dyson had 9 assists. He also knocked down a triple. He was 1 of 1 from three. So, what you want to play, bro? Now you want to play? You wildin' now? I'll show you all that love. She getting too active now. So, okay, Vols get a dub, 86-85 OT. Okay, shout out to the Vols. It was a hard fought game. Georgia took an L, unfortunately, but we'll be back. We'll be back. But unfortunately, Christian Coloco, no points in his 13 minutes, so that was kind of rare. But he had at least he had an assist, so kind of quiet night for Christian Coloco. CJ had a game leading 13 points off the bench with Luke Kennard right behind him. He had 9. Veet chipped in 5, as well as Mogay chipped in 5. So good stuff from the bench players. Not as great production from the bench as that last Pacer game. They had 55 off the bench, but tonight it was all on the starters. Excuse me. 21 from Nikhil, 19 from Jalen, 17 from Onyeka. So great stuff overall. Jalen records his 31st double-double. That's a league leading double-double. He collects 12 defensive rebounds too. That's gonna definitely help his stats. So we get the All-Star reserves announced this weekend. So we'll see